Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be going over 10 movies that didn't make my top 15 favourite movies from 1989. So yeah, as usual guys, these are just 10 movies I absolutely have a blast with, I have a good time with, I find them entertaining as hell. But yeah, they just didn't make my top 15. There's no real sort of ranking to this list. These are just 15 movies, like I said, that I enjoy and yeah, have fun with. So yeah, some of these are well known, some of them not so well known, and yeah, just hope you enjoy this list and have fun with it as much as I did picking these movies out. So yeah, that being said, gonna get into it straight off with the first pick. So coming up first, we have...
Oh shit. That's the guy I followed to the setup.
Don't panic. Taunty Tango. You're a pretty boy, aren't you?
I'm panicking.
How'd you like me to change it for you?
I wouldn't.
How about you? Maybe you first.
Don't panic.
I'll cut your bloody throat. Yank your thing out the hole and tighten the lovely Windsor knot for you, eh?
I don't wear ties, that's him.
Brave boy.
You wanna cut my throat? Go ahead, huh? You wanna cut my fucking head off and use it for a fucking basketball? You can bowl the motherfucker for all I care. Just don't let him do it. I don't wanna get killed by this limey immigrant jerk-off. I wanna get killed by an American jerk-off.
You fucking wanker.
Tango and Cash. Yeah, this isn't the best representation of the movie as it comes in this Stallone set. We get the artwork for Cobra. But the movie I've picked here is Tango and Cash. Yeah, this stars Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, who have amazing chemistry in this movie as two cops from different departments, but who have this really sort of competitive rivalry. And they end up getting framed because they're just doing such a great job of what they're doing. And this drug dealer, played by Jack Palance, wants them out of the picture. And yeah, it's just a really, really fun buddy cop movie. Great villains in this. Brian James steals the show with his dodgy British accent, in my opinion. And yeah, it's just a great, great fun cop movie. Terry Hatcher's great in the movie as well, the Stallone's sister. They get framed and they get put in prison. Robert Zadar's a great supporting villain in this movie as well. I just have so much fun with this movie. The theme tune is just absolutely catchy. That opening sequence is great with the truck. Yeah, just absolutely love this one. So that is my first pick, Tango and Cash. So coming up next, we have...
What are you talking about?
He's talking about she's a VC.
She ain't.
I'm telling you, Erickson. This ain't a VC. Clark ain't. Actually, he ain't no VC. Diaz ain't a VC. I ain't no fucking VC. Now this is a VC. And you? Oh, you I don't know about.
Casualties of War by Brian De Palma. So yeah, this has an amazing cast, this war film about the Vietnam War. Michael J. Fox, Sean Penn, John Leguizamo, John C. Reilly. It's a very, very hard-hitting film. I used to really enjoy watching this when I was younger, but as an adult, I find this movie very, very hard to go back to, given its subject matter. It sort of follows this sort of small squadron who kidnap this female member of the Viet Cong, and without sugarcoating it, they do the most horrible acts to her, rape and torture her. And it's just a very, very difficult film. Michael J. Fox is the only one of them who has sort of any morals about him, and you're completely on his side. Sean Penn, I've never hated him more in a movie. which is a testament to him as an actor because he does his job really well, but he's just absolutely disgusting in this film. But like I said, it's a hard-hitting movie. It's tough to watch in places. The ending is satisfying given the fact what we go through is just absolutely horrific in this movie. This poor girl just doesn't deserve anything that happened to her in this film. And yeah, it's a bittersweet movie, but yeah, it's tough to watch nowadays for me, but it's still a very, very solid film. Good Brian De Palma film. So yeah, that is Casualties of War. So coming up next, we have...
Don't we get a last request?
What would you like?
Would you scratch my nose for me? You're a very sick woman.
Thank you. Mr. Carew, what would you like?
I suppose the fuck is out of the question.
See no evil, hear no evil. Yeah, this is a great Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder movie. I absolutely love this one. This was the first one I watched with the two, with these two actors starring together, and again, they just have amazing chemistry. So Richard Pryor pretty much plays someone who's blind, and he ends up meeting Gene Wilder's character who's deaf, and the two of them sort of get wrapped up in this murder. It's got a great supporting cast to it as well, and it's just a funny movie. I just really, really enjoy this one. This probably is my favourite movie with the two actors. I do really enjoy Stir Crazy. Another You is okay. Same, I think, can be said for Silver Streak in my opinion, but See No Evil, Hear No Evil, I just love it. It's probably one of my favourite Richard Pryor movies. I just think he's hysterical in this film. Yeah, I just really, really love it. So that is See No Evil, Hear No Evil. So coming up next, we have...
You don't know where you're missing.
Yeah. Rick?
Amazing.
I know I haven't had one that lasted this long since I was 12.
No wonder Rick wanted to invest.
I feel like I'm in the porno version of the Red Shoes.
Oh, my God. Damn, that hurts. Oh, God, that hurts. Oh. Hey. No, it's me.
I know it's you! Get out of here!
Oh, I laugh. How'd you know it was me? It's dark in
God,
here.
there's nobody else! Get
What?
Rick.
Look,
No!
you little devil. Get.
What?
Shut up! Rick, shut up! What?
Rick! Get out!
Jim!
Stop it! Don't!
Skin Deep, starring John Ritter. Yeah, this is a really good underrated John Ritter movie, and another actor who sadly missed that just had incredible star power. What really sort of drew me to him was the movie Stay Tuned. I just absolutely love that film, so I wanted to check out Skin Deep as well. And yeah, this sees him sort of playing this chauvinistic male. He's an absolute womanizer, doesn't really commit to a relationship, and he just dates all these kinds of women, trying to find the right one for him. But yeah, there's an absolutely hilarious scene in this movie, which involves a certain glow-in-the-dark item. And yeah, it's just a brilliant comedy. Really, really enjoy it. It's not the best film on this list, certainly not, but it's certainly not one to turn your nose up by. It's just a fun comedy. John Ritter, as always, steals the show. So yeah, it's just a fun film. So that is Skin Deep. So coming up next, we have...
I got the explosives you need.
But you got to give me a hole through both layers of this door.
And I thought you guys bailed me out because you miss me.
Oh, we did. Without your wit and charm, there would have been a real hole in our lives.
Too bad you didn't fall in it.
Gentlemen, we're here to do a job. If you have in mind to bump one another off, we should have the courtesy to wait till after the job is done. Otherwise, we'd have gone through all this for nothing. And that would really piss me off. In fact, I'd probably be so upset I'd kill whichever one of you was still alive. So what do you say we cut the bullshit and get on with it? Got a lot of work to do.
You want me to do a job? I'll do a job, but I can do it without the threats, okay?
Don't forget who you're talking to. If it hadn't been for us, you'd still be in the can looking at 10 years for grand theft. We went through a lot of trouble because of you. You owe us.
Disorganized Crime. Yeah, this is a fun sort of crime drama that I just really, really enjoy. Sort of very much cut from the same cloth as movies like Midnight Run. It just follows this this criminal who is pulling off this bank heist, or he's planning to, and he wants to gather like all his his team of usual suspects that he just knows and gets on with. Well, before they can actually like execute this bank heist, he's caught by the police, and his friends decide, you know what, let's just do the bank heist without him. And he then escapes from the police, and he's trying to find his crew, his team, and the police are just constantly on his tail. They're just kind of like incompetent buffoons, the police in this movie, but I just absolutely love it. It's got a great cast. Fred Gwynne, obviously famous for playing Herman Munster. Lou Diamond Phillips, who was always great in the late 80s, and Ed O'Neill as one of the police officers is just absolutely hilarious. Really, really fun film. So if you've not seen this one, check it out. That's Disorganized Crime. So coming up next, we have...
Congratulations. You got the long shot. $20, $40, $60, $81.
Down payment on a new fridge?
$82. $83.
Towards the rent?
$84.
Flowers for Pam.
$5.
Dinner for Pam and me.
$6.
Parking tickets?
$710.
I'm rich.
Let It Ride, starring Richard Dreyfuss. So yeah, this is again, it's another fun movie. It follows Richard Dreyfuss's character, who is absolutely obsessed with gambling on horse races. He's always looking for, you know, the top seed, always looking for tips to try and, you know, always get the winner. It's got a great cast to this movie as well. Terry Garr just plays his absolutely annoying wife in this film. Yeah, she just is just so great into him. And it's just got a great supporting cast as well. Jennifer Tilly and the late Robbie Coltrane is fun as the sort of the bookkeeper in this movie. Yeah, really, really fun movie. Great little premise. Really, really enjoy it. As slimy as Richard Dreyfuss is in this film, can't help but like him. And yeah, I just think it just delivers on the entertainment factor with abundance. So really, really fun film. So that is Let It Ride. So coming up next, we have...
Everybody! Hands up! Hands up! Stick them up! This is a hold-up! I said stick them up! You see this? Do you know what this is? It's a grenade! And I'm pulling the pin, so no funny business! You know, if I drop this thing, it's gonna go off. And you'll all be blown to smithereens, so move it! Move it! Move it! Move it! Get moving! Get moving over there! Move it! You two speed it up! Come on! All right, keep those hands up. Okay, that's good. You, take this. We'll put money in it. Come on, come on, come on.
Three Fugitives. So yeah, this is a remake by the same director. I believe he made a version of this movie in French first with different actors. But yeah, I've only seen the American one. Stars Martin Short and Nick Nolte. So yeah, Nick Nolte's released from prison at the start of this movie for bank robbery. He ends up, one of the first things he does after he's released is end up going to this bank. And Martin Short turns up and ends up holding up the bank. And the police obviously think it's Nick Nolte's character who's doing it again. And yeah, there's just a lot of fun moments in this movie. Martin Short steals the show. He's hysterical in this film. Not as funny as his performance in the Father of the Bride movies, but for this one it really, really works for me. The hold-up itself is just absolutely hysterical. Really, really enjoy this one. I think you've got Alan Ruck in there as well as one of the police officers in the movie. It's just really, really fun, really, really enjoyable, and an entertaining film with a heart to it. So, yeah, that is 3 Fugitives. So coming up next, we have...
Try it again. Hey, man. Come on, come on.
I'm never gonna learn this.
Oh, wait a minute, it takes time.
I don't got any time. Bernard pounds my head every day.
Well, then do this. The minute you think there's gonna be a fight, kick him as hard as you can right in the balls. You grab him by the hair, pop him with your elbow, take him down. Hit him once in the face, then make sure he doesn't get up, kick him with your shoe right in the mouth.
Wow.
Okay? I promise you Bernard will never hurt you again.
Neil, I want you to go inside and get dressed.
Mom!
Now.
Yeah.
We're leaving for Grandma and Grandpa's in 15 minutes. Now get ready.
See you later.
See you later.
Tom, I really don't appreciate you teaching those kind of things to Neil. It's just totally inappropriate.
Well, sometimes it's the only way.
I'll be the one to decide that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I guess I just got carried away. I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
Hide Her in the House. Yeah, this movie blew me away the first time I watched it. I absolutely enjoyed the hell out of this film. Gary Busey is just... delivers in everything you want Gary Busey to do in a movie. He's just so unhinged and over the top in this film. So it stars Mimi Rogers and Michael McKeegan, who play this couple with children who've moved to this house. And Gary Busey is living in the attic, and they don't know he's there. And he becomes obsessed with this family, and he sort of makes it happen to bump into them in the everyday world without them sort of knowing that he lives there. And he kind of befriends them, and it's just really, really creepy. There's a moment in this movie where he teaches their son self-defense, how to put up with this bully at school, and I was absolutely frightened when things come to a head with that bully. It's unpleasantly violent, but yeah, it just, you can see it, you can sort of see it coming in a good way. But yeah, Gary Busey absolutely steals the show in this. He's just one creepy bastard. And yeah, I just absolutely love this film. So that is Hide Her in the House. So coming up next, we have...
Hey.
Hi, brother. Catching the thieves lately?
Same old, same old. So what happened to you the other night? Jesse and I waited for you for over 2 hours.
I had a late pickup out in Cicero. I thought we left it loose about dinner.
Hey, no big deal. She only spent half the day making your favorite dinner.
Damn, tell her I'm sorry.
So you heard from Briar lately? He still after you to stay clear of me?
Give me a break, Mom.
Mom?
Yeah.
What, are you afraid I'm gonna talk you into staying here and leaving all those good old mountain times behind?
Well, ain't you?
Yeah? But you're a big boy, Gerald. You can make your own decisions. I'm just trying to make things easier.
Bullshit.
Next of Kin, starring the late Patrick Swayze. Yeah, this is a fantastic family-driven revenge movie that I just really, really enjoy. So yeah, like I said, it stars Patrick Swayze, Liam Neeson, and Bill Paxton, who kind of all sort of play brothers Something ends up happening to one of the brothers in this movie, and that just kickstarts this revenge engine of a film, and I just really, really enjoy it. You got a young Ben Stiller in there as well as one of the villains. You just absolutely love to hate the gang of villains in this movie. They're just absolutely despicable. You've got the motivation as a viewer to immediately dislike them, and you're just all behind Patrick Swayze and his family in this movie. Really, really enjoy this one. Great little action film. Some suspenseful moments in there as well. And yeah, just a lot of fun. So that is Next of Kin. So coming up next for the final film, we have...
Look, the prosecution has approached me with a deal. I think you should consider this.
A deal? That means I plead guilty, right? Why should I do that?
Because in exchange for pleading guilty to the possession charge, it would be changed to a misdemeanor. And the assault would be changed to reckless endangerment. You'd probably do 6 months, maybe a year at an honor ranch, strictly minimum security.
An honor ranch? 6 months at an honor ranch? I'm not going to jail for 6 seconds. I'm not going to leave Kate. Look, Mr. Feldman, I'd lose my job. I'm not going to have my whole life turned upside down because some police didn't do their jobs right.
If Jimmy went to trial and they found him guilty, what's the worst that they could do to him?
If the judge ordered the terms to run consecutively, you could go to prison for 12 years.
12 years? That's insane.
An Innocent Man, starring Tom Selleck. Yeah, this is a really good movie, but it is so frustrating, the plot of this movie, in a good way. So it kind of stars Tom Selleck, who's completely framed for police incompetence in this movie. The police in this movie are kind of after someone specifically, and because they get the wrong address of what they do, they frame Tom Selleck's character for a murder that they did, and he ends up going to prison. He's done absolutely nothing wrong, and I think that's what's frightening about this film. You kind of wonder whether this has happened in real life. It's just really, really unsettling. The horrors of prison in this movie are just real belly of the beast stuff that you just don't want to know what goes on. You just want to completely play naivety to it. But yeah, it's a good Tom Selleck movie. He's really good in the movie. The police in this film are just absolutely despicable with what they get away with. It's just horrifying, but it's got a great satisfying ending, and it's just a fun movie, to say the least. So it's a good Tom Selleck driven vehicle, this film. So yeah, that is An Innocent Man. So yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this series I'm doing of 10, sort of another 10 movies from the 80s. I'm going to be taking a break from this series. I will be doing more videos though, covering different topics for this month. But join me next month when I'll be doing another 10 movies from each year of the 90s that didn't make my top favourite 15 movies from each year for that decade. I might do the 2000s the month after, I'm not sure yet. But I definitely wanted to do the 80s and delve into the 90s because there are just some gems out there that I absolutely love and want to talk about on the channel. And I hope you'll come along with me for that ride. So yeah, gonna leave the video there, guys, and say thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.